Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On hot7025fm.com.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
Shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? What's up now from here? Up now what's up now? What's up now from here? What's up now? What's up now from here? I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? What's up now from here?
Man, not your boy. BONAFIED100, plug to the city. You dig? Right here at Vegas Up Now, Hot 702.5 FM, hottest station in the nation. You dig? Man, really excited about today's show. We're going to get into some accountability and responsibility, personal responsibility regarding us men and our mental health. You know what I'm saying? I promise y'all.
I shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears.
Right mindset, healthy mindset. That's the new currency for real, y'all. So welcome. If you know the routine, right down on the screen is the number where you can tap in the information. Please like, subscribe, give us a comment or two. Welcome to chat in on the chat, as we say, as they say. Again, just thank you guys for being here today. Before we go into our main topic today, we always like to start off reflecting, or acknowledging. But I want to give you guys something. Me and a partner came up, and it's something I'll be using a little bit towards format structure. Hemi. It's the Hemi structure. And the H is for humor, because, we all need to laugh a little bit. So we're going to do that up here at Vegas Up Now. The E is education. We can always learn a thing or two, y'all. We need to we can learn from a 4-year-old. So learn something new every day. It's a gift and it's a blessing. The M is motivation. And if you know me, that's all I'm about, is motivating us, self-motivation, all of it, y'all. Let me get this right. They keep me right here. How that sound, y'all? All right, y'all let us know in the chat if we all right? So, yeah, self-motivation, that's what the M is for. And the I is inspiration, man. Go out and inspire someone. Sometimes all it takes is opening the door for someone or a kind smile, an acknowledgement, that you see them, a salute. So that's the Hemi, and that's what we're going to apply to this show, Vegas Up Now, every week. A little humor, education, motivation, and inspiration, y'all. So thank you. I have a couple of folks that I want to shout out, man. One is the homie and native Clark High School graduate, former UNLV great, Randy Black. Crown Republic with the K is his brand, his company, his record label. And not only acknowledging him for what the impact he's made in the community and, with music, but as far as the community, guys, he's been working with kids and coaching kids forever, giving back. And the reason I'm acknowledging my boy Randy B is when you thinking about somebody that you ain't talked to in a minute or whatever, man, call them right then. Man, reach out to them, text them, send them some love, social media. We can find people. I say this because we never know what any of us are going through or what we up to. All we see is the smiley face and the eyes bright, but everybody going through it right now, y'all. So I'm shouting him out, man, because I was just informed and made aware that the youngster that lost his life that was riding on the bike that got hit by the school bus, that was his little cousin. And he also shared on social media, as us black men do. We call our moms sometimes late at night, and she tried to act like she wasn't awoke. And I think he said he called her about 2 a.m. And she was acting like she was woke and stuff, and he let her know, he was hurting and, loss of the cousin she knew. And she didn't want to tell him, but she had to tell him that Sunday or Monday, he had also lost another cousin. So, not comparing death stories or any of that, when I was listening to him and I was paying attention, I was like, man, I can relate. That's been my one, I don't want to call it a shortcoming, but not a stumbling block, but the one rib sticker, man, the one thing that has affected me in not such a positive way, and that's death. It's something that we all got to deal with, So this wasn't about no sad occasion, no sad situation. This was actually, I'm bringing this up to acknowledge my brother for who he is, for everybody, for the city, for his high school he graduated from, for UNLV, for the kids he makes an impact. I want to just shoot a shout out to him to let him know we love him. We got you, bro. We're going to have him up here at the station on air, but not just talking about the stuff that we do and we up to in the entertainment business, man, but checking on each other mentally, making sure our mind's right and that, we're in a healthy space, man, So something I've been working on lately when I reach out to my people before I ask or mention anything, the first thing I do is, man, how you doing? Nope. How you doing today? Or how's your mind? How's the health? How's the family? So we really can't talk about it. We got to be about it, man. We got to follow up and check on our loved ones, man. Because, like I said, everybody's going through a lot right now. Anybody out there that has some information as far as food or food shelters or centers or resources for a lot of people that's going through this government shutdown and this SNAP situation, I always believe in multiple streams of income. I'm not here to judge anybody. Shoot. You lucky. This is Risky Radio. I was about to say I'm looking for some stamps now. It's how you say it. No, but seriously, there's some beautiful programs out there that are helping folks. So, put that information in there, guys, and let them know where they can get the support. Some people are really lost out there and don't know what to do. So, let's look out for our loved ones and strangers and everybody out there. This is Vegas Up Now. Your man, not your boy, BONAFIED100, plug to the city. Something a little different. Like I said, we starting out, giving out some love to our boy Randy Black. Shout out him and everything he's doing, and wishing him nothing but healthy vibrations and positive energy, loving light, all of that, prayers, the whole shebang. And we also, with that, UNLV does play basketball and football. They play, I believe, 6 and 6:30. I think the basketball team plays here and the football team plays away. So you guys support our Rebels. I'm everything Las Vegas. You can live here for a month and I'm rooting for you, straight up. Everything Vegas. I do have a couple of new toys I brought to have some fun. Let me make sure I got it right. Y'all ready? Hold on.
Big dummy.
Oh, yeah. If you can hear that, this is the Big Dummy Award. That's what's something I'm going to incorporate here, man, because it's a lot of crazy stuff going on that. Some may call it Dummy of the Day or Donkey of the Day or this, but this is in honor of Fred G. Sanford. Big Dummy. You know what I mean? And that award is going to young man working at the airlines, decided to keep a wallet that didn't belong to him. So as he showed up for work the next day at the airport, police was waiting on him to escort him to his locker where the wallet was, where he didn't get with his management or the team to let him know that he had it. Well, the big dummy part, super big dummy part, is in all his stories, the first thing he did when he retrieved the wallet out of the locker, which shouldn't have been there anyway, is he grabs some personal paperwork out of the wallet. Boom, you're guilty right there. You are
Big dummy.
straight up, man. First of all, you went through the man's stuff, man. Was $130 or $200 worth your job? You had a great job. You found the wallet and you came up with so many stories. Bruh, we are gonna reap what we sow, man. And I believe in good karma. So I find something at work, man, there's cameras everywhere. People are always watching, recording. So turn it in, man. Your job and your livelihood is not worth it. So he is the
Big dummy.
of the day for not returning the wallet and losing his job for basically stealing, man. Putting his own paperwork inside the wallet. We're looking at it like, what the? Yeah, so anyway, I love that. I got another one too. Hold on. I didn't set this one yet, so I ain't gonna mess it up here. I'm really excited about the city as well. This week I was able to network with the one and only Pookie effing Brood. Man, shout him out, doing big things in the city. He did just start a Wednesday night event over at, y'all forgive me, I do a lot. That'll come up later. But he has a Wednesday night open mic for artists, poets, and stuff. And I think this week it was like free till 10 or 10:30. So it's an outlet for artists to get out there and showcase their talent. You know, it ain't just rappers. It's for singers, poets, and whatnot. And the hotel officer here, I'm sorry, y'all. It used to be right off the free off area. You guys, you put it in the chat. Somebody know who it is. Where y'all at, man? Y'all tap in with me. The not the It's the 420 Friendly Hotel. Right off the freeway, y'all. The 15 in Sahara. Dang, I suck. Yeah, it used to be the Artisan, so it's a new name now, So that's where he's at every Wednesday. Y'all check him out. And the reason I'm also giving him props, because I seen something he's up to. If you know, Pookie Effin' Rude has a lot of bangers out there right now. The nigga. Hold up. He's been dropping bangers for the West Coast. Performing with Snoop, Kendrick in his video, a lot of different things, but able to touch bases with him and catch up with him and Mad Max, DJ Mad Max, and we have some things working, but before that, man, just paying homage and paying support, was able to cop one of those hoodies, one of those exclusives. So support our people that's out there doing their thing. Not only out there doing their thing, but they're setting up, excuse me, y'all. They're setting up opportunities for us. They're opening doors for us. They're bringing the people that we want to actually make a difference, people that can invest in us. There's also set up at his event on Wednesdays for vendors. Vendors can set up too. So
The Lexi.
Hey, leave it to the team, huh? The queen, Miss E.C. Thank you, young lady. The Lexi Hotel. He's there every Wednesday, I believe. Doors open at 9 and it's free till 10. It's for artists, poets, singers, rappers, you name it. Vendors as well. So again, Pookie Effin' Rude, nothing but love. Thank you for not only tapping into the city, man, but making an impact in the city. And not just by your presence, but by the information and the knowledge and the game you give through experience, and now opening another door and an outlet for artists to showcase their gifts and talents. So we are way bigger and better together, y'all. The city is saturated when it comes to the culture. So let's support everybody. You know what I mean? I tell y'all, we addition, not competition. So definitely like that. I wanted to, let me see if my boy, Joe Jack, I see you, man. I am Joe Jack, project coming out soon. You need your website developed. Man, between him and Kobe D, I just love my guys. Let me see. Oh, okay. Right here. Ow. Oh, so the topic, y'all, I'm gonna have to get to it and go deep. Men's mental health. Nothing against our women, but this is about us, man. This is about us as kings, as leaders, as examples, setting that example by our behavior, how we show up, our character, our personality. So where I'm going to go with this is I was hoping my boy Jimmy B or Randy Black could tap in, but what I wanted to say, guys, is that sometimes us as men, we're going through stuff and people will check in with us and we're like, oh, I'm good. Liar. Stop it. We know sometimes when we say we're good, we're not. Maybe this isn't the person I need to open up to, but we need to be honest with ourselves first and foremost, man, because it's showing up. That energy is showing up. The snapping, the days, the caught up in life be lifing situation, man. Seriously, I'm praying for the strength and the awareness and focus and direction of us individually as men to recognize what's working with us, what's not. Like, how am I showing up, man? Like, what am I really going through? What am I feeling? So you guys, like some of y'all out there, man, what has been your biggest challenge this week today's Saturday. We're going to be going into a new week next coming Monday. What's been the biggest challenge for you? What's been that stickler for you? What's been again, with the government shutdown, with the SNAP situation, with the bickering of blame of the government, with the public taking on that persona, blame game, it's some serious stuff going on in the world right now, y'all. So let's start with us as men. Like, what are we dealing with? What's going on with us? Let's identify that and then deal with it. So I'm going to throw myself out there on the skinny branches and be I'll be the starting point. So just free mind right now. When I think of the biggest challenge for me this week, what's been like, I'm going to tell you guys the truth, man. It's all of y'all that's asking me to help you. All of you guys that's DMing me for help. I've said it on the show. Help me help you. You can have advertisement. You can sponsor an episode. You can sponsor a show. But life isn't free, guys. We all have to pay our way. And just because I look good, just because this background is bomb, just because this building and this facility is looking great and it's consistently showing up on your radar, there's costs, sacrifices, and everything for us to win, y'all, for us to have what we have, for me to be who I need to be, do what I need to do, and have what I need to have. That's be, do, have. So you guys see the result at the end. You don't see the work that goes on or the relationship. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about with a lot of us that deal with this. So this is what's been a stickler for me. So if you notice, if you're watching right now and you got this from me, you know where I'm coming from. Some of my DMs, some of my text messages, and even my phone calls, afterwards or right during, they'll say, hey, man, can I get on the show? Hey, man, put me on the show. Hey, man, I did this. Can I get on the... Hey, man, I need an interview. Would you pull up to my spot, man? And would you guys... Always something. Whatever they see me on, that's what they want. So what I've done now is I hit them with 3 words. What's your budget? Every man, woman, and child can speak for themselves. But people that know me know that I will help you anyway. I will definitely support you. Without any hidden agendas, ulterior motives. You do something for me, I'm like doing 10 things for you. Seriously, it ain't about comparing or keeping score, but that's my livelihood. I love helping people. The only difference now, guys, it's business. And some of the people that I'm talking about, we've had business conversations and you're still following up with me with a DM because you're excited about something that happened to you. So you want me to put you on the show. I'll congratulate you. I'll acknowledge you. And most of you, as you've seen and witnessed, I'll even share your content or your surprise or your celebration. But what I can't do is interrupt my schedule, interrupt my team and my support system, and stop on a dime to take care of you for nothing. You know what I mean? So that this week, it kind of like, every time I got a message, every time it wasn't, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you been? I haven't heard from you. It was, they seen an interview I did of someone. They seen me on a platform, or they heard about something and they tapping in, and it's like, what can I get from you? It's not even like, man, how you doing, man? How are your kids? You know? So this is, what is it for you guys? What has it been this week? You know, that's been that stickler. This is about, I said men's mental health because we have all kind of different ways of dealing with relationships, situations. I'm a firm believer, and I stand on not just right or wrong, but what works and what doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't like making people wrong. I guide it by what works for me and what's working for me and what's not. And so I was being an asshole. I said, I've been hitting them back with, what's your budget? That ain't how I've been doing it. I'm not that blatant. I get there, though. Absolutely. What I've done, actually, is I'm pretty good at being sarcastic, and I'll hit them back with, oh, thanks for asking. I'm great. So I hit them back with the, thanks a lot. Yes, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, you know. And then a couple of them haven't responded, but I'm like, how can I help you? Like I'm a receptionist.
I had to tap in real quick.
Come on.
And only because I was, someone was posting the other day, and they were saying, they always they always ask, what's your budget? And I'm like, what does their budget matter when you have a price? Ooh. So I don't ask for a budget. I'm like, this is the price. Like, right. Okay, this is the service. This is the price. And then if you are able to make it happen, you can make it happen, you know? So I don't know. I try to get away from that budget. And the thing is that it was a video of this guy, and the lady was getting married that weekend. The videographer canceled on her last minute. Dude was like, well, what is your budget? What are you looking for? She tells him her budget is $2,000. He was like, oh, you telling me something that's worth $10,000. And I'm like, sir, just tell her what the price is so that she understands if that's the service that she can get or not.
Look at that.
So that's why I don't like to use that budget. But I do understand. Listen, I don't care if it's my friend, a family member or something. There's a price attached to this. And I think that I've gotten to the point where people understand that there's a price.
Thank you.
You know, and it's nothing personal. It's just this is my livelihood, you know. So for you, I get it. Like, dude, don't hit me with what do we call it? Short conversations or don't
below surface.
It's not even that. It's like what is it called? Small talk.
Right.
And I'm reading this book, Charlamagne the God, Get Rich or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks. And it talks about how these people talk small. They have all of this small talk, but they're not paying you to do anything. Right. And I think that's a good book for some people to read. It's a good book for you to read.
And you said that, and you know what? I promise. I've been at home a couple of times and I've thought about it. I'm on the TV. I got Myron Golden and Napoleon Hill, and then on websites and
I think getting outside of your box is important.
Yes. Look.
Yeah.
Books. Oh, and then the books. I have 10 chapters of one book I need to finish. I have another book I'm looking at. Then I'm really on YouTube now with a couple of platforms. So I have a YouTube versus social media book a friend of mine put out last December. Mm-hmm. And the stuff he was telling me about that was over my head now makes sense. So keep pushing that because I need to be present to that, man. I need it.
Yeah, don't small talk me. Like if you're gonna reach out to me about business, like I have someone. Matter of fact, just recently. First of all, this person scheduled appointments with me about podcasting 3 times, about doing a show 3 times. The last time, okay, I'm like, listen, when you're serious about this, let me know because I'm not scheduling another appointment with you. You're wasting my time.
That part.
And and then too, my conversation was like, okay, do you have a sponsor that can assist you with this, the costs on a monthly basis? Because run me my bread. Right. Like there is a cost attached to all of this. So
you know, it's funny. And when you say that, you just had me reflecting on this week and some of my calls that I was receiving. And it was like, some of them don't even know what they want. Guess what they want? They want what you have. I want to do what I want to be with, bro. What?
And they can. That's the thing. You know, this is the thing is that, and I don't have any problem with like showing people stuff. Like listen, because you're not me. But you can do things similar that's within your own self.
Right.
So you got a show that's dope. I want to do that. Okay, cool. Here's the number for Icarice, and then Icarice could decide if it's gonna work well for you or not. But what I'm saying is that I've gotten plenty of shows where somebody did it because they came in as a guest and they're like, oh, I want to do that. And the thing is that they worked out well. They just didn't know they could do it. And so I'm okay with people trying to do stuff. Like I'm okay with people, like exploring options, even if I influence the option.
Right.
So,
well, you know what? I totally understand that, and I can relate to that. For me, and again, this conversation for any of our women that's tapping in, this is about men's accountability, men's health, men's personal responsibility. We talking about us today and how we can be the biggest versions of ourselves and recognize when something's not working. So I'm so outward focused sometimes that I had to realize that and recognize at times how I'm showing up because I'm trying to figure out what they want. Because, okay, let me just say, this guy owns a pool company. Mm-hmm. And he just sees me on different platforms. He sees me being interviewed. He sees this, whatever. He's like, hey, I need what you got. Mm-hmm. I want to do what you're doing. You own a pool company. How can I help?
Oh, you can definitely help. Like he's a whole entrepreneur.
Right.
So you can help him by allowing him the opportunity to get on those same platforms. Like I think that a lot of times we stunt ourselves because subconsciously, and it may not be the forefront, subconsciously we think, is this person going to be able to do something and it's going to be greater? And and I think that a lot of times with men, since we talk about men,
yes,
there's an ego attached to greatness, right? And I feel like sometimes men think like, this dude trying to take something from me. Is he trying to? Does he think he can do this better than me?
Right.
And I think that that's a men's ego thing.
Yep.
And I hoped, like say the dude has a pool company, like he has the ability to talk to people about entrepreneurship. Everybody don't have a pool in Las Vegas, okay? Everyone, and then too, like I had a friend who did have a pool company. He lives somewhere else now. He has a pool company, and I've seen his process of cleaning the pool. I don't have the patience, the time, the chemicals. I don't have it.
Me?
So I think that you have to like take a minute, take a breath, and then think, you know what? Maybe this dude got a whole pool company in a place that we have a water deficiency.
Right.
Like that's
And so for me in that, it's guys recognizing and identifying where you're at, what you need, what's your need. You know what I mean? What is your need?
But maybe they don't know. That's why you come in as a consultant. You don't listen.
Like my partners.
They don't know. Like I did not know that I was ever interested in radio until somebody asked me to come in and do an interview about a social experiment that I had launched.
Oh.
I never knew. People would tell me I'm be on all of these different radio shows. People would say, "Oh, you sound really good. You should really do radio."
Right.
And I'm like, "Man, I'm good." Like almost a whole year passed, and a radio station owner was like, "Dude, you really should do this. You're really good at this." And I was like, I'll think about it. 60 more days went by. And I was like, I asked one of my friends that when I worked for the Man at that time, it was 2015. I asked one of my friends, and he was like, dude, you really should do that. Shout out to Will Roundtree.
Look at that.
He said you really should, do a radio show. And then I left my job, started a consulting firm for business and marketing, E-Class Consulting, which I still do now.
Right.
And then I started consulting for people who own radio stations. It just all kind of aligned, and here we are. So you don't know until you know,
right.
Until you're put in a situation where you're like, oh, maybe that's my thing. Like, how did you know that music was your thing? How did you know that?
Oh no, that it started at a very young age.
But what?
Oh, but what?
What
how
is
did I
like?
know?
How did you even like? Okay, somebody came to you and said, "Oh, listen to this."
No, I like doing it.
But how did you know from the first day? Was it because of something you heard? It was like, oh, I like that.
Well,
like,
yeah, music definitely inspired me. I'm OG. I ain't telling my age, but there was a particular song.
It's okay.
Nah, for real. Sugar Hill
what was
Gang.
the song?
Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
Seriously. And just, and then seeing others doing it once I tapped into it for myself.
And you said to yourself.
No, I didn't say nothing.
You didn't say to yourself, you know what? I like that.
And
then, and I like that. And then one day you said, I'm going to try this. But it wasn't because you never saw anyone else do it. That was the influence. It's like, oh, Sugar Hill Gang, okay.
Yeah.
I see what they got going here.
But I think for me, like what you're saying, that because we fast forward, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, guys. For real. Men out there, man, patience, full circle moments, radio, media, music, business, promotions, like you said, they all aligned. And just having experience, when I was in the music business, deep in the game, I got a contract to promote for Def Jam and Shaq and stuff. So it was like, I wasn't picking or choosing, but it was fun. I was just having fun doing what I love.
But how did you get there? Like, how did you even get to those people?
Life's about relationships, ain't it? 30 fresh.
You see what I'm saying? Shout out to the pool guy who just tried to make a relationship with Cultures Network. And this dude said, you know what? Forget you. I don't care how many pools you watch.
No.
I'm being sarcastic, but I think that we have to like really understand, like you know what, this dude may have some knowledge that might be helpful for other people to understand, and maybe he doesn't know how to get there. Maybe he sees you and says, hey, I can talk to people about this.
That's my problem, not their problem, but that's what's going on in the world.
That's a man's problem.
Look though,
we are talking about men's health.
Yes,
but you're supposed to be no shave November. You shaving this November?
Is it?
It's no shave November. It's for men's health.
Is it? Oh man, I didn't know nothing about that. No, I'm just growing mine back, man. I'm just growing mine back. They like, you ain't no little baby boy. Stop trying to look like a little baby.
Shout out to the grown black man with the little salt and pepper in the beard.
You know what I'm saying? I'm owning
Shout out to my man too.
I'm on
with salt and pepper in the beard.
And you know what? With that, we ain't switching it up. And I promise it's on my notes. These young dudes is looking older than me. They in their late 30s.
The food's different.
Dang, salt and pepper starts at
I
what
think it's the
age?
millennials. The Gen Zers, they all right. The millennials, though, they looking like...
You hear me? Older than me.
Like, I'll see some, and someone will say, oh, I thought you were younger than me. I thought you was like... I was like... And then they tell me how old they are. And I was like, I know you lying, because it can't be real life.
Nah, but us men, look, we, first and foremost, we need to recognize, what we're up to, how we're showing up. You know what I'm saying? Again, for me, I'm not a glory person. I'm a results-based person. You
don't think men like a little praise?
Men do, but every man is different. And I can only speak for myself at where I'm at in life, is that the glory, get the glory to God. I like to celebrate. I'm not a rah-rah person. I just like to see the results first and then celebrate. Because
are you sure?
I'm gonna tell you why. I've been around too many and too much where we already celebrating the win and we're not finished with the work. You know what I mean? There's differences. And so
I think that you could celebrate along the way in certain things.
you can smell the roses. You can
Like
enjoy the journey.
Like this room
But acting like you already popping bottles and
I think there's a level of celebration. I understand what you're saying. But at the same time, there are people who need the raw. There are men who need the raw, and I have learned that along the way. Having a brother, a husband, some cousins, uncles, they're all very different, just like you said. But I think that some of them need the raw, and the raw helps them with, like, it gives them that extra boost. Like, okay, I'm cool. I'm on the right track. I got this, you know. And I'm okay. I'm an encourager. I'm here. Yeah. Like, if I think you dope, I'm gonna tell you. If I think that you got something good going on, I'm gonna tell you. Or I'm gonna partner with you. Or we gonna do it. We in this together. So
that's me, E. But on the flip, for me and us men, I'm not saying I'm right. This is what works for me. And what I've seen, the opposite hasn't worked, is that before we actually accomplish whatever it is, we are already acting like we got the check. Before I get to the job, I'm already spending the money.
But I think that's like a love, essentially a love language, like how you receive things. So for you, it may be like, and the thing is that could also be childhood trauma. And I say that because it could be like when you were a kid, things would be great, and then all of a sudden something happens to take it away.
You know what?
And I think that, and I learned that going through therapy. I learned that, like, being in therapy with my husband, listening to other people who, go through certain situations.
Wow.
That they can't celebrate until it's completely done, because they've had experiences where they're like, oh, this is good, everything's cool, and it gets taken away. And I think that it's good to, when you realize, like, you know what, maybe that is what it is, and it's okay, like, because we didn't know, like, we didn't know as kids, like, this was gonna bother us as a grown adult. So I think it's okay to celebrate. I think it's okay to acknowledge, like, oh, you know what, you're doing a great job. And I'll tell you this, Terry, you're doing a great job. BONAFIED 100.
Look at that.
You're doing a great job. Like, and you know what I noticed most? Enough. You know what I noticed most about you is that you take the time to get better every time, and I think that that's important. So I think that that's a win in itself. Like, for me, I've listened to my show every show since January 5th of 2016.
Look at that.
I listen to everyone because I'm like, okay, I can say this differently. I can articulate this differently. I can project my voice differently. I can cue this differently. So it kind of helps me, improve. And I think that you do a great job at doing that. And you know what? I also, too, because I know I'll be telling a whole lot of stuff. I'll be saying a whole lot of stuff. You'd be like, here she go with this.
No, thank you.
But also, too, I think that you're very receptive to feedback. And I think that is something, that's a special talent, because a lot of times men in ego, they think what I say, this is what it is.
Oh, we know. We know.
So, congratulations to you for being great in that, and just like and I would assume every day, like with anything you do, like you're going to do something different, make something better. Like, that's just naturally who you are. But don't be afraid to celebrate, because you think it might not go through.
Right.
Because if it didn't go through, maybe it wasn't supposed to. Maybe you got saved.
Only E. Carice, y'all. I promise. Thank you, and I appreciate it. And with you saying that, what it made me realize is that I really love being on the opposite end of that. I love giving acknowledgement. I love building people up. And for me, sometimes just a pat on the back, or just, hey, good job. Man, I'll go hamburger just off of that. You know what I mean? Some of us men, we just want some type of acknowledgement. We don't need to be built up or made to look like this, or a whole spiel or speech on us. Some of us really, it has been a lack of acknowledgement growing up, or in businesses, in relationships. So
you protect yourself naturally. And I, you know what? And I'll say this. my brother, he has 2 sisters he grew up with. He the baby. He's in this building too. As a matter, I just saw him walk in. He about to fix something for us. Okay, but anyway, he called. A week ago maybe he got a haircut, and he called me, and I couldn't FaceTime. He FaceTimed me, and I couldn't FaceTime him. And he FaceTimed me over and over again. I was like, all right, I'm gonna answer. So I answered the phone, and he had a haircut. And I was like, oh, I gave him, I was like, okay, I see you, It was like, for him, like, I'm gonna hype him up no matter what. And plus his haircut he looks super handsome.
Come on now.
So even when my husband get his haircut, like, he calls me, FaceTime me, I'm like, oh, you look so, but I think that sometimes, men need that, but you just have to be open to receiving it.
Look at that. Yep.
Because
right.
we go hype you up. We go give you the hype.
You're right. And then with you saying that made me realize that sometimes when and it's like my mom was telling me that when you block your blessing, when you keep saying, no, I'm good, no. Well, then after a minute, people ain't going to acknowledge you, because every time I try to acknowledge you, you interrupted me. You know what I'm saying? So, again, thank you for the feedback, and I hope our people are paying attention and listening in. It really is, man, about elevating ourselves, man. I'm not waiting or counting on anybody else. The acknowledgments, all of it's great, man, but recognizing where we can be bigger and better every moment, every day. If I didn't get a chance or you didn't hear me, my homie, 30 Fresh Official, man, might have shouted you out, but man, what you doing in the city, man, we love you. Your new project, we got to talk about that. DJ Big Kid, the world traveler, the DJ, come on, man, I see y'all, the Up All Night boys, huh? Man, y'all give Red some love for me, man. But I got love for y'all. Those are my folks on IG. I see you guys. Oh, Joe Jack, me. We gonna tap in with y'all in a sec. I need y'all to do some commenting on that chat. I'm accessing my inner iShow speed. Come on, chat. I need y'all to chat with me. Chat.
I think everybody uses that chat now. I even hear Breakfast Club saying chat.
Yeah. It's cool. I know the youth, man. They got us, boy.
You don't be putting me in your category.
Well, they ain't having no effect on you.
I'm hip on all of it. I know what's really going on around here.
Oh wow. Okay, so you got the lingo. I'm the E40
I
of
just
Vegas.
don't know what 6'7" means. Yep. See, I don't even think the kids know. I tried to ask my nephew, what does 6'7" mean? He just started giggling,
and I got even more confused.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, back in our days, those numbers meant something different. You saying 3 numbers in a row. Bye. Okay, it was something else.
I promise.
So,
man, let me see. I apologize. I didn't send you the music, and I'm sure he sent it to me. We got 10 minutes on this show, y'all. Forgive me, brothers. I promise. I got y'all lined up, and I got some surprises for you, okay? So, we going to conversate the rest of this show, man. We don't have much time left anyway. It goes fast when you're having fun. But again, let me see who else in here. Sis, what's up? Vicky T, I love you. Loving Isaiah God's way. She doing her thing, man. I jumped on her TikTok a week or two ago, and man, I watched her numbers, and I think it was like her first time doing a live on TikTok, maybe her second. I watched her numbers go from 8,000 to 18,000 people listening in. So you go, girl. Sis is the bomb. That's Miss Vicky Taylor. The book is called Loving Isaiah God's Way. Isaiah is a perfect example of who we get to be as men. He's accountable, he's loving, he's responsible, he's God-fearing, he's a hard worker, he's a family man. So, yeah, y'all. Up all night, boys. I miss y'all, man. Y'all got to come back to the V, man, and tap in, man. E.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on. So, Vegas up now. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, too. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know a secret. We're gonna be extending to another hour. It's happening. It's inevitable. We're extending to another hour so we can play a lot more music. And some of our celebrity guests that come in town, we have a little more flexibility as far as time and getting them here, whether it's live on site or we're doing a live recording. We don't mind doing pre-recordings with these guys, y'all, but we'd like to be live and direct with you guys. I like to interact with you guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like to be in real time. So, but we're gonna do what works. You see that? This could be my ego, my flesh saying, "Oh yeah, this is what I want to do." But what works? What's best? Sometimes I get with the station. I get with E. Carice, and I'm asking questions from experience. And I'm really about the big picture and everything that I'm up to. The 100,000-foot view. What you know about that, huh?
Yeah, I just try to get closer and closer to it so I could see it.
Look at that. I want to acknowledge you and the team and my boy JB. We have a beautiful, beautiful setting. I knew it was going to be even better than last week, the opening for me in here. I mean, high power, high quality. You know what I'm saying? Comfortable. Not saying our other stuff wasn't, but I'm just saying there's levels in this game, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So as the people around you level up, you hang around 5 multimillionaires, what'll happen?
Then you can become one.
Hey, I'll be the 6th, I promise, and the 7th and the 8th. But no,
but as long as you're open to feedback and implementing change.
Yes, have to, man. You know, being open to feedback, thank you, Choice Center, for the life coaching from starting at the bottom to the top. Feedback, guys, feedback is people's experience of you. That doesn't mean that's who you are, that's a fact or anything. That's how you show up. That's how they see you, feel you. So, us getting feedback and being open to it is us being open to stepping outside the box, us open to being comfortable with being uncomfortable, with people telling us what we need to know versus what we want to hear. You know what I mean? So whether it's E. Carice, you know, whether it's your significant other, your mate, your boss, your family, your friends, anyone telling you the truth, man, anyone holding you accountable, that is true love. You know what I mean? Because they could just be like everybody else and be like, "Oh yeah, man, oh that was cool when you did that. You cussed out the teacher and it." You know it wasn't nothing fly about that, man. So again, I say that to say this show was really about us just touching in and tapping in, man. And because this is up here for life. This show is up here for life on YouTube. You can always tap back in. We are about elevating ourselves and the people around us. You know, that's Vegas Up Now, Hot 702.5 FM. That's Cultures Network. That's everybody that I come in contact. We love seeing people win, guys. So I'm really grateful this week for, man, a week of relaxation, to be honest. You know, had a whole structure for a show, plenty of bullet points. But it was really good to be present and just here with you guys today and opening myself up to some of the things I've been going through that I fight against, some of the things our men are going through and up against. So, you know, we wishing you guys well, praying for the best. We love that you tapped in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Get us to 350. I'm going to stop moving it up so far. Get us to 350 so we can get to 400. Thank you. Saturdays at 12 p.m., Hot 702.5 FM, Vegas Up Now. BONAFIED100 is out.